Hello, good morning. Welcome to the very silent, currently, Faro for this week's, or this month's, scary game Roulette. So, let me just pop the name and title. This is a game about setting up a lighthouse, or starting a lighthouse, or something. Because the world has been taken over by a race of things that don't like lighthouses. That's why I roughly got from the plot. So, a lot of these games are not very well vetted. Hopefully this one's good. I did pay for it, so. But yeah, it's been a bit of a mess of a week. So I've cobbled together what games I can find, but it's going to be a very up and down situation, I think. But hopefully we can find some bangers in there. Have I got controller support? Not yet. Okay. Oh, I'm right in. Oh my god. There we go. I'm right in. Fix the lighthouse. Okay, appear to be standing on some sort of weird vinyl mat. Good morning. Yeah, I'm alright. Knackered, very knackered, but otherwise okay. Right, let's just push all the buttons real quick and see if there's anything I can do. I don't know what this is. Okay, let's start the lighthouse up. Oh. They are coming. Okay. Ominous. Is that? Oh, that's nice. Letter. Good luck. For Jim, I am forever grateful that I was given such a courageous son, serving for the good of humanity. Seeing my son save the world is not something that every parent gets to say. It made me so proud. This is the third letter I write without any tears on it. I ran out of paper, so please keep my emotional marks. I know I won't hear from you, but I'll make sure you won't be alone. Love you, son. If there's no tears on it, then what's those things down the bottom? How do I... there we go. Okay. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Another loss. The battle is not over. Get that mouse out of the way. Several attacks reported on the east coast of the country due to the loss of functioning lighthouses. The military has already begun taking action to delay the enemy's approach. Lighthouse keepers are already on their way to protect the coast from entities. We will keep responding. Humanity will stand and bring hope for the future. The battle is not over. Yeah, something tells me the battle's over. Here's what you need. Get a wrench, a screwdriver. Okay, the mouse just zooms back in the middle every time I open something. Get whale oil. Old school. Get lighthouse bulb, get a knife, get the chemical filled syringe. Each room has a tool, and only that room can unlock the tool. I have no idea what that means. But we can only go down, so I guess we're doing it one room at a time. Oh, we got our toilet. That's good. Oh, we got lights on. Okay, I guess we're doing it floor by floor. Hey, don't know what that does yet. Guess we'll work it out as we go. Right, you mix chocolate with drinks. Interesting. Okay. It's midnight. Okay, if we change this thing, does it change what's up here? There's nowhere else to go, so... If we just go like... Boop. No, it looks the same. Yeah, I'd rather not do that. Nice, gonna love pizza with wings. Go 2. Oh! There's the wrench. 1 out of 6. Good start. Oh. Rules of the lighthouse. Rooms change when the light changes. Use your notebook. Each room has a painting. Find it and remember it. Okay, so there's a cat butt there. How do I know which room's which? I guess this is 2. Can I like... Okay, so 2 is cat butt. cat and had the wrench. But RE, I'll never know what that stands for actually. So Ren. What was that? Cat butt? You moving? Okay. I guess the lights have to flick back on for it to change. From left to right. No, okay, that would have been too easy. Can I jump? Wait, what the fuck was that? What did I just do? I just pressed the use button and it threw a thing. Oh, I grab them from this, okay. From left to right, okay, so 3. Looks like there's a person in there. That's handy. So it's 3, 2, 1. Okay. How does this help me? Oh, it's the list of... okay. So from left to right. So... is it the other way around? Maybe not. 3, 2... ah, it's in there. From left to right. So top. No? No? I'm misreading this completely and it's actually middle, bottom, top. No, okay. I'm now confused. Doesn't take much, to be fair. Assuming that's the only thing I've got to interact with, isn't it? So, I see nothing else to play around with. From left to right. Oh, is it how many times we have to do it? Maybe that makes more sense. The top one's 3 times. No? Okay. It's cooled down a lot here. We've had geese migrating, so it's definitely cooler. No doubt about that. Turn the lights off, do I get anything else? 3, 2, 1. Ugh, I am way too exhausted for this. You just say from left to right. Okay. I know I've already tried this, but... okay. Did that work that time? I have no idea. Doesn't appear to have changed anything. Chocolate milk, coffee, and whiskey. I'd give it a go. I don't tend to like coffee flavoured things that much. Like, I only drink coffee for the energy it gives. You know? Right. I don't actually know if that did anything or not. See if it does it again. No, so I'm guessing that was wrong. Can't interact with you anymore. Don't think there's anything else in here that I'm missing. I can sort of see into all the corners, so... Any ideas? Stuck already, not a good sign. Yes. Flick back to something else, see if there's another code that's relating to. That's more. Oh. Oh, maybe I did do it. 2 out of 6. Okay. Who are you? Is that space for me to write my name in there? Are you the new keeper? Yes, no. Okay, gotta use mouse for this. Yes. Would you give your life to the lighthouse? Yeah, why not? I do love a good lighthouse, me. Are you afraid of them? Yes. See the open door there. You have 4 hours. Great. Thanks for adding a clock when I completely whiffed that puzzle before. Let's get a move on, shall we? Yep, we gotta have the energy to pound those drinks. Oh, what the F is this? They're here. Humanity at risk. Large creatures have been spotted near the edges of the coast. They destroy everything they touch. Keep away from shores with lighthouses on them. It is not the enemy's doing. The enemy. Before I became a keeper, I made sculptures that can cast different shadows depending on the light angle. To the new keeper, I'll give you a hint. Start from the bottom. Okay. Okay, I can't. Not quite. I wish I had a brighter light. I see a 7 there. Okay, that's where I put in the code. Can I interact with you to spin you or anything? Close that. Maybe the white surface was better for the light. You know, you say 6. Six, 8. Okay, thanks for that. Does it change every time I turn the light on and off? No. So would you rotate to the time of the music? Yeah, you'd rotate to the music, okay. This is weird. Six, 7, 8's cropping up there. So 3, 3, 7, 6, 8 maybe? Or 3, 6, 8, 7. Where does it start? At the bottom. So 3, 6, 7, 8 I guess. That is that, but okay. 6, 3, 6, 7, 8, 3. Let's just shuffle the numbers along, shall we? Oh, there we go. Numbers shuffled. Okay. It's fucking Donkey Kong all of a sudden. Come on. Okay. I thought you were going to prevent me from going back down, but no. Yeah, I'm alright. It wasn't a bad sort of rough. But I did my longest ever practice hike yesterday of 28 miles, and I was up at 4 AM to do it, so I am thoroughly exhausted today. Ring bell. Okay. They started coming, but they are different. They're almost human. They knocked on my door. I rang the bell to let them know I'm still here. I look at the sky to calm my nerves, and just in case someone gets in, I am prepared. Okay. Is there a light switch for this place? Can that bloody gramophone give up the ghost already? Okay. We've got to, like, match the stars. So there's, like, one isolated star out there on the top. Okay, we've got that, good. And then we've got a ring of, like, 4 on the outer ring on the left. Which looks like we have. Good. And then the 2 isolated ones there, yeah. Let's see how the center is. Is it top? Like there? Maybe a little more to an angle. Like that, perhaps? No. It's definitely... Maybe we've got to ring the bell and then change it to it. Maybe not. And there's like a trail of 5 sort of cloak in it. Okay, that was weird. There we go. That was easy. That's the plan. Mainly my feet. Got to like 23, 24 miles and then really started feeling it. And just the fact that those 12 hours pretty much of solid walking has taken a lot out of me. And I couldn't quite sleep perfectly last night because I kept having to wake up because of my aching legs. So, but yeah, this is my last training walk. In 2 weeks' time, I'm doing 31 miles for an ultra challenge. So grab a bulb, put it in the machine, turn the light switch. If the lights don't turn green, it's a bad bulb. Okay. Right, I guess that's a bad bulb. See if there's like a hidden bulb. Oh my god, okay. Can't grab that one for whatever reason. Let's try you. Alright, still flashing red, so that's bad. Oh. Oh great, that was going to be a good one, but it broke. But I didn't leave the heart one for very long. Let's just double check that that's not about to... Oh. No. Okay, you suck. Which one were you? Am I review the one we tested or not? Yeah, we were. Okay, down you go. Oh, those do help, yeah. I used to use them for eczema and stuff like that. Ooh. Hello? Giant thing over there. Ooh. Chunky boy. Well, looks like a good one. There we go. Last one. Okay. One more light goes out. Lighthouse near St. Peter Coast. Shouldn't be St. Peter's. Has lost its keeper. While another keeper is on the way, we take a moment of appreciation and gratitude towards keepers. There's no more noble sacrifice than become one with the light. A light that keeps us with hope. As you publish a photo of his corpse. Good. Yeesh. Yeah. Hey, dude. Oh, we have a dangerous boy behind me. You should be able to hear it jingling and zooming. Oh, I wasn't keeping a track of the fucking photos, was I? Great. Well, that's the last one. Cat butt was number 2, I think. Well, shit. It did tell me to, and I didn't. So, let's hope it's not close to 4 o'clock yet. Okay, vases is 5. Hey dude, you can just wait there for a sec. Oh shit, which vase was it? This one, I think. Cat butt was definitely 1. That was on the very lowest floor. You can't really see. So it's a nice, like, cityscape. Then it's the eye. Cityscape, eye, lighthouse. Alright, we've got 2 hours, cool. So lighthouse, eye, cityscape. That's the remaining ones. Yeah. Lighthouse, eye. This is cityscape. Just double check that vase. I know we've got 2 hours. Yes, the right vase. He can be very munchy. He's just in his zoomy phase, and we call that a dangerous boy. So we need lighthouse. Eye. Cityscape. There we go. We're almost there. We're almost ready to sacrifice ourselves to save the world. Fix the lighthouse. So we've got to like inject ourselves with this weird shit. Open it up. Oh, I'm the bulb. Thank you for helping me. Okay. Is that the other lighthouse? Ooh. Lighthouse fixed! Thank you for playing. Wow, that was a lot quicker than I thought this one was going to be. I thought we were going to start off with a longer one, but to be fair, most of the games I picked seem to be fairly short, snacky, 15-minute experiences, so we'll probably do quite a bit of game hopping. And to be fair, that was like 25 minutes. And that was longer than it seemed to go a lot quicker than that, I think because I was too concentrated on solving puzzles. Yeah, this was a bit weird. I don't know why they were helping us at the end. I don't know. I mean, I liked the puzzles. That was pretty neat. It was just kind of strange. So let's move on to another. I'm probably not actually going to put these in the title because we'll probably get through too many of them to actually go through it. I might have to stick them in the description somewhere. I didn't even need my notebook. Why can't I still get to the menu? But there's no way to quit out. I might have to Alt F4. I think I am going to have to Alt F4, aren't I? I'm going to change it to a different language. Anyway, let me Alt F4 out of this one and load up the next one. Right. Oh, is it not? Alright, yeah. It's probably because I think I built it off of a Day of the Diver one instead of a scary horror roulette one, so we'll have to check it hasn't gone into Day of the Diver, to be fair. Right, what have I downloaded next so we can go through? Let's go for a quick one. They're all quick ones. Let's go for Lights Out. We'll do Lights Out, then we'll do Pet Sitting, then we'll do the Ice Cream Shop, and then we'll do Twilight Tower. And depending on how quickly we get through all of those, we'll do some observation duty or something. Let me extract that. This is all stuff I should have done yesterday, but I got home and collapsed on the sofa instead. Right, so this is another of those PSX style horror games to add to the pile. But this one very specifically points out that it's not about big jump scares and all that sort of stuff, so it's more about atmosphere, which I'm all about. So let me get OBS pointing in the right place, if I can. Lights Out. Bumpity bum. There we go. Should be coming through in a minute. Don't know if this supports controller. We'll find out, won't we? Yeah, I've been more carefully poring over what thumbnails to choose, I think. Still all stock images, but try and do them as soon as possible after finishing the last stream, so I actually remember what we are doing, so I can choose an appropriate thumbnail. Play. I'm waggling the sticks and it's not doing anything, so controller down, mouse and keyboard forward. This is based on a 2013 short film called Lights Out, funny enough, which I've not even heard of, to be honest with you. Am I supposed to get in my house? Or am I supposed to walk out onto the road? Don't make it another game where I aimlessly walk down the road. Thank you, you're putting invisible walls in. You're doing better than the Fears to Fathoms games did. I have to open up my... It's even my house. Is it even my car? This is not my beautiful house. Assume you wanted me to go in there, but maybe not. Is it under this rock? There you go. The classic. I'm hungry. What the fucking... That's some observation duty shit right there. I think we need a painting anomaly reported. Man, you've got a bare-ass house. Right, where's the kitchen? This is the kitchen. Do you have light switches in your house? A single slice of pizza left by itself in the fridge. Delicious. Okay, can I not plate that up? Guess not. Okay, I don't like this channel. The fuck? Okay. We're gonna eat out of this TV. So, what that? Okay, garage. Okay. I've got my pizza. Just can't figure out what to do with the pizza. Mate, do you have a microwave? Maybe people microwave pizza, don't they? Well, there's the light switch. Thank God for that. Here we go. You need to put a glass of water in with it there, or else it goes all dry. It's like a evolution to fucking troll face. Yeah, we got some great stuff on TV while we eat. Okay. We have successfully eaten. What was that? Good question. Was it in the only door I can't open? No. Okay. Does this man come out of the TV? No. Garage, maybe? Could be upstairs, I suppose. Is this falling over? Oh. There you go. Looking fine. With that one sort of dog leg thing going on there. Still got that face? Yeah, it's good. Still got the face. Oh, I don't really want to go up there. My man, you need a torch. Oh, I can open this door now. That's good. Well, it's the girl with the pearl earring if she was starring in The Mummy. Hey, my favourite painting. Saturn eating its son. I fucking love that painting. Oh, I'm being invisible walled away from my bed. Like, literally, let me go to sleep. This is like real life. It's a metaphor for real life. Oh, I'm being invisible walled out of the bedroom as well. It's like the horror. It's the slowly closing invisible walls. This game just bugged. Well, they're not supposed to go in here. Oh, okay. Oh. Hello again, girl. Oh! Okay, that actually got me. I thought I was being funny, but that actually freaked me out a little bit. Well played, game. You turn my own bullshit against me, so actually let's sleep with the lights on tonight, I think. I can't sleep with the lights on, you fucking... I am very glad that you picked up the lyrics. Okay, kind of ruined it at the end there. Wow, that was short. Yeah, I didn't realise the games that I was picking were quite this short. I just sort of picked on vibes, and the vibes were short today. We got one good scare out of me though, to be fair. I think it realised that when people saw that it was coming off and on with the lights on, they would deliberately start flicking it to mess with things. And it messed with me, so there you go. Well played. Yeah, that's alright. It'll start the game, isn't it? So for 5-10 minutes or so, you can't really complain. And it gives me an excuse to drink my tea. I have to wonder if they actually modelled the upstairs of the house though, or if it was just like darkness. I might have to like just quickly go back in and see if I can actually get upstairs. I'm curious now. Or if it's just a big fat invisible wall of the darkness there, or if it kills you. Nah, it's just an invisible wall. That's a shame. Right, well, well, I told you there's no point putting it in the title. I have to switch again. Right, let's see if third time gives us something that's a bit of a longer experience, but I doubt it. Because the next one we're doing is called Pet Sitting, which is not a creepy sounding name, but it looks very unsettling. I think it's mostly because of the pet that we are sitting. Wait, where did you even export to? There we go. Petsitting.exe. Good sounds to begin this one. It shows you the pet straight away. Here we go. It's a worm. I'm just going to crank the volume up on these a little bit. I don't know if it will be too loud, but if it blows your ears out, let me know. It's a phone. Thanks for looking after the dog for a weekend. There's a to-list on the fridge. Say hi to the dog first. He's been sulking lately, Lamel. And there's ingredients around the kitchen when you want to make dinner. What's with the slashes? You blushing? Okay. I hang up on the text. Oh my god, I move incredibly slowly. Let's say hi to the dog. Hi. Make dinner, give dog a bath, put dog to bed, sleep on... Like how to put sleep on couch is my task. Like, don't you dare sleep in the bed. Campbell soup, a battery. It's all going in the dinner. Probably wants meat, right? Meat and tomato. Let's make a big stew. A bit of battery for a bit of zing. Oh, did he? Damn it. My intention wasn't to copy him. But at least, as I haven't watched Markiplier in ages. No fault with the band, I just haven't watched many YouTubers in ages. So how do I turn the pot on? Oops. Maybe I just haven't got all the ingredients yet. Hey doggy. I can't think of where anywhere else ingredients might be on top of the thing. It definitely was make dinner first, wasn't it? Yeah. Maybe I've got to like put it on a counter and chop. There we go. There we go. Okay. Do I need a big knife to chop up some vegetables? Where do you keep your big knives? Because you don't seem to let me open your drawers. Well, I've got to figure out what you want me to grab first. No. Clearly there's something else I need to do to interact with these. Where do you keep your big knives? Hairdryer? Cook something with that. Oh, this is where we bathe it, obviously. Not allowed in here. Supposed to sleep on the couch. Let's open the door into my face. Standard video game stuff. Probably have a million concussions now. The amount of doors I've opened into my face. So there isn't anything else, so I'm clearly missing a trick here. I've now got to... Ah, there we go. Thinking too complicated. Okay. Meat. An unpeeled carrot. Okay. Yeah, you'll get your dinner when it's ready. Yay! She might not sniffing. And some soup for taste. Okay, do I literally have to put all the battery in as well? Just a wormy what num-nums? Yeah, okay, I have to put the battery in as well. At least it's nice and polite and waiting where it's supposed to. Battery on the hob. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. Eat up, you fucking animal. Oh, I have to eat it as well. I probably shouldn't have put the battery in. Oh no, he's just going to town on it. Cool. Am I just sitting there watching him with like my fingers steepled like, Pick up dog. Can we cross off the task? Like, give dog a bath. Okay. Should we run the bath first? It's probably more sensible while he's eating. No, I guess we have to run it while he's in there. Yeah. You're gonna be happy me picking him up while he's eating. Man, you look so good. Such a pettable boy. Can you like chill out for 1 fucking second, please? Ugh! Ow! Ugh! Get in there, you fucking arsehole. Blood-sucking piece of shit. I would not be sleeping in this house after that. You just boil this fucker. Now we have to put in the shampoo and the conditioner. Brush the dog. Doesn't even have fur. Just like wrinkly ass worm skin. There you go, brushed. Fuck you. Go in water. Pick up hairdryer, drop into water, no. There you go, you're dry. I was expecting you to be gone. Where do we put you now? Back in your bed. Yeah, put dog to bed. Swear to God if you start draining me again. Okay, that's not his bed. Does it sleep in the actual bed? Yeah, it's just his name, yeah. That would make more sense. Like, who the fuck buys a giant worm and calls it dog? Something ironic, you piece of shit. Does it sleep in the actual bed? That's why yeah. Tuck it, oh. It would almost be cute if it wasn't so nightmarish. Can we fucking lock this door? No. Right, let's hope worms can't open doors. Fucking closing both of these, I can tell you that right now. So I'm absolutely going to wake up with it draining me, aren't I? And not in a fun way. Sleep on couch, yeah. Thanks. Do you sleep on the couch? Or do you sleep next to your draining worm friend? Okay. Wasn't expecting... Oh, it's going to be like a chrysalis, isn't it? That's a caterpillar and it's about to fucking emerge into some sort of nightmare butterfly. You alright, buddy? The battery not sitting well? Hi, Lamau. Is everything okay? I guess. Take a photo of it freaking out. Do you think it was that battery I fed it? That's not what you want to text someone. Dog just bit me earlier and is tossing all over the bed right now. What should I do? Attachment. Oh, it's got the taste of human blood. Is he going to be like, leave the house immediately? Yeah, he does that sometimes. Don't worry, he's just having nightmares and needs his sleep medicine. I think there's some in the kitchen. Okay. Is it a big knife? Happy worm sleep medicine. It's not a big knife. Now I'll put it to sleep. Warming berry flavored liquid. Is your fucking sleep medicine? God damn asshole. Oh, he's sleeping now. I can't fall asleep either. You gonna take some happy worm sleep medicine yourself? This could end with us turning into a worm. Yeah, it's gonna end with us turning into a worm. Yeah, just ignore that you burrowed deeply into my chest. Have we wormed? The worm is playing the banjo. I mean, I would love it. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. That was fairly inevitable, wasn't it? Oh, man. I wasn't expecting this. Yes. You look nice. I need your help. I am actually a man. Please, I hate it here. I want to escape. Will you help me? I will need a few things from you. I need your phone. I need my sleep medicine. Wait, did you eat some of my sleep medicine? What did you do that for? I also need my shampoo and conditioner. Of course. Help me pack these items. And I'll leave in the morning. Also, I'm sorry for biting though. Okay, see you in the morning. Okay. Let's assume that wasn't just a fever dream from the sleep medicine. Not where I was expecting this to go. Right, let's pack this little guy's suitcase, I guess. And go out into the world and spread his wormy dreams. Well, sort of proves it wasn't a dream, doesn't it? On your hairdryer too. Shampoo and conditioner. I didn't even think of that, yeah. Need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I love the painting. What's that picture? I'd love if it was painting, that'd be extra. I also need to borrow your phone. Thanks. I'll send him off out into the big wide world with his little suitcase. There we go. I'm going back to sleep. Okay. Are you going to wake up and the whole world's been, like, taken over by nightmare worms or some shit now? Wow, you slept a long time. You slept like 12 hours. What the hell's in that worm medicine? I just put those leftovers in the fridge. It's been like 2 days. Moldy leftovers. How will I explain all this? What was that just now? Is it going to be chaotic worm people? What the fuck? Okay. The worm is returning to its home planet. Pet sitting. Created by Goose. Let's just watch to see if it actually reaches the top. I mean, at least this one was supposed to be comedy. Almost there. Almost there. There he goes. Yep. It's aliens. It's weird worm aliens, isn't it? Well, that was pet sitting. There we go. He's now been officially taken up. Are we gonna stick on this screen? I guess. That was quite fun. Again, another very short experience. But sometimes the shortest experiences are the best. And I did quite enjoy that. Wow, we are tearing through the list. From 3 and we haven't even made it an hour yet. That's fine, I've got 2 more. One's another 15-minute experience. Reminiscent of the boba tea shop. And... oh yeah, we didn't get our phone back. Maybe the... excuse me. Of course he needed the phone home, didn't he? So... so yeah, we got the boba tea shop-esque game next, and then we've got like a card game, like a survival horror roguelike card game thing to try out after that. And if we get bored of that, oh, I've really got a frog in my throat. If we get bored of that, then we can all go back to observation duty. And I'm going to swig tea in the hopes it loosens the frog. There we go. Hopefully the frog has swum away now. Right. Let me get out of pet sitting and load up. Number 2, at least this one lets us exit. What even options could there be? Alright. Oh wow, that was a terrible resolution. Oops. As in, here was a play on I've got a frog in my throat, so now it's loosened up and swum away. Right. Probably wasn't the best joke in the world, but I was choking to death on my own throat. Right, what do I want to do? I want to unzip the ice cream shop demo. About a 15-minute demo, I think. Seems to be another one in the sort of genre of life simulators. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was just sort of rambling, so I wanted to make sure I'd actually come across properly. But yeah, there seems to be a growing trend of these sort of like work simulators mixed with horror that Chiller's Art sort of kicked off, and then everyone's picking up now, which I love. It's one of my favourite ways of doing horror, so these get sort of inserted into every one of these roulettes, but this will hopefully be a quick one, and then we'll move on to something else. So, extra. Oh, it's opened it up on Steam. This might be another Boba's Tea Shop one where we play the full one once it comes to Steam. Because I didn't mind Boba's Tea Shop. It's a nice enough little game. There's lots of creepy people that make horrible things happen if you look at them. Right, so let's serve some ice cream. This is a bit more my flavour than boba tea anyway. I spend my nights running this little ice cream shop. Nights? Who buys ice cream at night? I suffer from an illness. Lactose intolerance. Sometimes I see things that aren't really there. Things that whisper and move in the dark. The doctors say there's treatment, but I can't afford it yet. I wonder what country this will be set in. So I keep working night after night, saving every coin. Still, no matter what I do, the shadows never seem to leave me. Oh, that sensitivity sucks. Sensitivity, whoop. It's better. Still a little weirdly wobbly. I think it's got that motion blur thing going on. What the fuck? Let's have a chocolate ice cream. Oh, the resolution isn't quite doing it. I need to something the mop. Okay. Let me bump it down to it. My PC is that resolution, but it's cutting itself off for some reason. Let's go to 1080. Maybe it's just not designed to be in we'll end up with the black bars, but at least we can actually read what the instructions are. Mop. Surely must be behind the counter somewhere. Okay, I'm beginning to wonder if this really is... Oh, I guess it's under the machine, so maybe it is chocolate ice cream. That's where the ice cream is stored. Where the hell's the mop? I mean, they do sometimes store them in the toilet, don't they? Yeah, here we go. Thick hamburger steak, bell pepper. Ooh, that sounds nice. We're trying a new recipe, sort of a tomato-based sauce with gnocchi. I like gnocchi. Nina is a little hesitant about it, so we'll see how it goes. But it's a quick and easy dish, and we've got some backup planned in case it doesn't go down too well. I mean, I'm of the sort who will just, even if it's not world beating, we'll just suck it down anyway because it's like I've cooked it, so I'm not gonna eat it. But I have high hopes. We get the BBC Good Food magazine, and this is one of the first recipes we've cooked from it, so we'll see how it goes. Grab the toilet paper and restock the bathroom. Playing an ice cream game, and so far I've done it to clean up shit and put toilet paper in. How do I put down the mop? How do I get rid of the mop? Guys. Or have I just got the toilet paper? No. It is tasty. And it's actually remarkably easy to cook. You just sort of simmer it for about a quarter of an hour and it's done. It is insanely filling though. It's like, imagine like a potato dish just compressed down into a singular lump, and then that is gnocchi. Yes, I'm trying to grab the toilet paper, but pressing E doesn't do anything, because I've still got the mop, presumably. Oh! Okay, it's F to drop the mop. Okay, that would have been good to tutorialize. I can't move because the mop's in the way. Let's just stick it. There we go. It's out of the way. It's perfectly... It's very starched toilet paper here. There we go. Whoop. Okay, I was fully expecting to see some sort of ghost in there, given your particular illness. Flip the stop sign and wait. Yeah, I know. Someone's been all over the bloody... Okay, we have cups if they want cups, and we have cones if they want cones. We have blue, yellow, white, pink, that's almost sold out, and chocolate. Hey, my man, striding in with purpose there. Phew, finally, a place that's still open. Lumber to next, there we go. I just got off a double shift at the factory. At the factory. Everything smells like oil and metal there. All I wanted today was something sweet, something to remind me I'm alive. Jesus, dude. Yeah, yeah, this is true. Could you give me a bowl of blueberry? Just blueberry. Simple as best. Oh, it's blueberry ice cream. I don't think I've ever had blueberry ice cream, but I do love blueberry. Oh, here's the tutorial. Okay, we give him a little thing. Yeah, I got it. Give him a little scoop of this. One of them. Thanks, friend. This might be the only good part of my day. You're just a cheery man, aren't you? Change. Oh, I've got to, like, separate out the change. Okay. Okay, cool. So maybe we do maths. Although I do like that you actually do have to do that. The more intensive these sort of simulators get in terms of the work, the better they are, I find, because you get more absorbed. When they're just quickly boom, 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 done, it's like you're more on the lookout for spooky stuff. Whereas the best way it gets you is when you're like counting out change, like, okay, it's a 4 and a 2 and then it hits you out the corner of your eye and you see it, you know? You need to like keep people distracted so you can really torpedo them with horror. When did this place open? I haven't had ice cream in years. That's a weird thing to say. Who hasn't had ice cream in years? What's wrong with you people? I feel strange just standing here. In prison, okay, I take it back. They never gave us anything sweet. Is that true? I guess this might be American. But I'm pretty sure prisoners in most other countries eat reasonably well. Ooh, cherry sorbet is good, yeah. Just bread, soup, and sometimes a rotten apple. Anyway, I'd like 2 scoops of blueberry and 1 scoop of vanilla in a cone. That's a packed-ass cone. Huh. Let me just, okay, I can't put that down. Get rid of that. Okay, we need more blueberry. No, that's natural blueberry. How do I get more blueberry ice cream? Do I have to put it in this thing? Milk and sugar and it makes Okay. Milk and sugar plus plus bloob. Get a bloob in there. Makes ice cream. Do we have to like take the tray out? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Cool. Oh, we got to chill it. All right. Probably wouldn't have got that step. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's true. Hence, like the rumors of like tomato alcohol made in toilets and shit. Yeah, just let them be happy. Who cares? They're in prison for fuck's sake. Is this? How long do I put it in here for? Is it like? Oh, it's done. Okay, that's iced. Okay, cool. I like that as well, to be fair. I like this game already. 2 scoops of bloobs. I assume that's vanilla. Change 13. 10. Please stop chasing me, that is. Let's take you. 10. Okay, that's an ominous thing to say right at the end there. Almost out of the pink. Let's find out what the pink is. I should probably close the freezer door. Strawberry. Oh, nice. Very nice. It bothers me that it's not in order of the actual scoops. I feel like that's what I would do so that I could just be like, okay, the far right one is done. I don't have to think about what the flavour is. Just grab from here and load it in. Hello, child. Hi there, mister. I'm a man, okay. I don't know why I thought I was a woman. It's probably because of the other games we played I've been a woman. I was crossing the street with my mum and I saw this shop. Where is your mum? I asked her for ice cream, but she said no. She's always said no lately. So, I sneaked away from her and came here. Hope she doesn't find out. He's been upset since my dad hasn't been coming home. Alright, don't need to unload. 1 scoop of chocolate, 1 lemon, and 1 vanilla in a cone, please. Choc, lemon, vanilla. Not a bad combo. Bleh. 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 Thanks, mister. Have a good day. Your change is... all this. 1, 2, 3. This is going well so far. Yeah, I don't think we serve that. It's hard to put the estrogen into the ice cream machine, unfortunately. Man, everyone comes in here with such swagger. What are these things? Are they for, like, storing cones? Evening. Smells good in here. Oh, yeah, I could have put that blueberry cone in there instead of chucking it in the bin. That would have made more sense. Ice cream always brings back memories. Funny ones. Sometimes bloody ones. Why is everyone just unloading their weird shit on me? People scream when they're scared, you know. And that scream sounds almost like when you bite into something cold. Who the fuck talks like this? Surprise me with 3 scoops of lemon in a cone. How does that surprise you? Surprise me with 3 scoops of the same thing that I know about in a cone. Just a freak. Probably shouldn't insult my customers like this. Let's put you in the holder. Yeah, that's what it's for. Okay, so we need sugar, milk, lemon. Just shove an entire lemon in there. I assume the ice cream is the joke he's making, but you don't have to stare at me while I make the ice cream, so... Put you in there. Do I take it straight out again? Oh no, I think I can grab it when it's ready. So, how's the family? Any other horrific things you want to say to me? There we go. See any spooks around here? There you go. Other than you, I mean. Thanks. I'll come back tomorrow night if your lights are still on. Jesus Christ! How much do you fucking pay? 8.5. You change, dude. You're a stranger around. We pay for ice cream with 100. Oh, my freezer door's still open. Best shut that. We're losing lots of money otherwise. It does look like huge golf balls, doesn't it? It's like, what scoop have we got that turns it into like a beautiful, perfect circle? Oh, hello, dude. You here to tell me that there's a serial killer on the loose? Evening. Nice little shop you got here. We've been getting reports of a suspicious man wandering around this neighborhood. Yeah, you just missed him. He has thick black hair. Big guy, rough looking. Probably smells like cigarettes. Ring any bells? Anyway, I'm not gonna wait for you to answer that. I shouldn't waste your time. Just give me a bowl of chocolate, please. Solid choice. Gonna need to refill chocolate soon. Thanks. Stay safe. If you see anything strange, let us know. Change. There you go, sir. Do. Could at least put some, like, music on in the background. Have a little, do what they do in most UK shops and have, like, a TV tuned to, like, some sort of quiz show. very bad reception in the corner or something. It's like a medieval peasant, dude. What's with the mouth open? Ah, this place. Such a quaint little shop you've opened. Yet the air feels heavy here. Do you feel it too? Like the walls are holding secrets, waiting to breathe them into your ears when you're alone. Anyway, I'll have 2 cups of lemon. A suspicious man in the city? Never. I don't usually eat sweets anymore. My doctor insists I should avoid them. He also asks that I close my mouth, but I don't listen to that either. But tonight feels different. The kind of night where even the dead might find their way back for a taste. You're dead, aren't you? You are a dead medieval peasant. My late husband used to take me out every Sunday for ice cream. We always shared one bowl, just one, because too much sweetness might call unwanted things closer. Okay, is your husband insane? Could you prepare a small bowl with just strawberry, please? Strawberry was always his favourite, and red is such a powerful colour, don't you think? The colour of love and of warnings. Alright. Thank you, dear. For a moment it feels like I'm sitting beside him again. Where is he? Where is he? He's going to appear, isn't he? Change 7.5. Okay. 5. Yeah. Let's make some strawberry while I... be careful. Okay, don't look too long into empty chairs. Sometimes they don't stay empty for very long. Maybe that's enough for today. I should close the shop and get some rest. This place is starting to feel heavier with every passing hour. Oh, someone's shit themselves again. I should close the shop and get some rest. Okay. Humpty Tumpty Tumpty Tum. Is the mop still where I chuck... Hi, dude. Oh, hi. When did you come in? I'm sorry if I startled you. I didn't mean to. When I came in, it seemed empty, so I just went to the restroom for a moment. Yes, you certainly did. Yeah, I didn't even clock that. Yeah, the ice cream's pink. It's not red. Pink isn't really a warning colour. I mean, it is the colour of love. In some circles, I suppose. Went to the restroom for a moment. I'm not really sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if I scared anyone. Fuck you. There's only me here. True, I didn't mean to. I actually just came for 2 scoops of lemon and 2 scoops of vanilla in a cone. I hope that's okay. And again, sorry for the confusion earlier. Alright. 2 scoops of lemon, 2 scoops of vanilla. Ah, teleporting man. I have to make more ice cream for this motherfucker because of this vanilla thing. So is vanilla like a vanilla bean or a pod? No, it's just a small box that says vanilla. Okay. Oh, there's blueberry on the floor there. No, not ready yet. Takes a couple of minutes. Probably should have done the other one. I don't know if they get reset at the start of every day. I don't want to like spend time refilling strawberry and don't actually need to. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Stop paying in the hundreds. What's wrong with you people? Don't you want you change? There we go. Yeah, I didn't mean... Yeah, maybe we startled him and he exploded. I was scared to open up the men's room. No, he's left that clean at least. Grab the toilet paper and restock the bathroom. Okay. No one even went into the bathroom apart from that guy. Did he use up an entire roll of toilet paper? I mean, actually, that wouldn't surprise me. Anyone going to be in the women's? No. Okay, cool. Oops, shut myself in the women's toilets. It's a bit embarrassing. Anyone in the chairs? No. I was expecting after that talk from the lady that her husband would be waiting in the chair, but no. Oh, okay, that was it. It's the end of the demo. Oh, okay. I was expecting, like, more spookiness of the hallucination variety, but we just got some flickery lights. But, honestly, I am kind of interested. It was like, it had that sort of boba tea shop vibe, but a bit more involved. Instead of, like, just going boop, 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 you actually have to restock the ice cream, you got to do the scoops, and you got, like, cups and bowls, and there's, like, a lot of, like, scope to add other things to it. Like, you can have, like, ice cream milkshakes that take more and stuff like that, and you have to, like, count out the change and stuff like that. I think that's what these sort of, like, mix between work and horror simulator things need to lean into more, which is the actual simulation. Because to me, like, the best way to scare people in these games is to get someone, like, so involved in the process that they don't notice that something's ramping up behind them. Like, you are just, like, scooping up ice cream and making bowls and making shakes and stuff, and then you think, ah, right, I've got to make some more ice cream, so you open up the freezer door and there's something in there. That would scare the shit out of me, because I'm so focused on, okay, I need to get the ice cream done, that I'm no longer waiting for something to, like, creep out of me. Whereas if you just do it sort of like baseline, where it's just, you just go boop, boop, boop and done, you're sort of waiting for every time you turn around for something to be there. So when it does, it's not quite as, like, it doesn't get you as much because you're expecting it to happen. You need to, like, try and get people so involved that they forget that it's a horror game almost, because they're like, all right, I need to do this, 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 and this. Which some of these do, some of them don't. Boba Tea Shop didn't really do that because the boba tea was so easy to make and it didn't really evolve. So yeah. And that's why the bathhouse kind of worked quite well, because a lot of it was very involved with, like, the cleaning and checking people out and stuff like that. And kiosk worked as well, actually, come to think of it, because you had to, like, remember how to cook things and all that sort of stuff. Even if kiosks jump scares were a bit cheap, they got me more than they normally would have done, because I was so busy on, like, I had to cook this, I had to cook that, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think it's like with this and kiosk and stuff, it's probably because it's like solo developers. You know, they don't want to, like, add too much to their game because it's a lot more for them to like, incorporate and bug fix and stuff like that. But we'll see. I am intrigued by the ice cream shop, and we probably will play the full version when it comes out. Oh, it even opens it up kindly in Steam for me. You know what, as I'm here, I'm just gonna, like, wishlist it. Okay, well, there's two called the ice cream shop for some reason. Both not out yet, but by different developers. Anyway, I'm going to do this one because it's the one I've played. That's rather unfortunate. But there you go, added to wish list. No idea when it's going to come out, but it's solo developed, so it will come out when it comes out, won't it? If it's anything like the Boba Tea Shop, it will come out soon without me noticing. But there we go, it's wish listed. So we will we'll bring this one back in when we get there, because I quite enjoyed that. Right, on to the last one that I had downloaded. So after this one, we're flying on our own. This one might take a little while longer. This one's a bit different from the usual ones that we play, in that it's not a first-person walk-aroundy game. It's a card game, essentially. I think it's going to be a lot more me reading out things than me encountering things, which is fine. Different flavour. Bit of more of a chill horror than this one. It's called The Twilight Tower. Yeah. Kiosk needed to be stretched out a bit more in general, I think. Even the new ending was sort of very abrupt. I can't even remember the new ending, to be fair, because everything else before that was exactly the same. But yeah, it needed to slow itself down a little bit, have a few more nights of just making burgers, build up the tension a bit more, explain a bit more about what's going on. But yeah. Right, are you actually going to show? There we go. This is not the music I was expecting for something that bills itself as a horror game. But let's just dive into it. So, yeah, this is like a roguelike card game, I think. And it's like survival based. Wake up, friend. My eyelids fluttered, too heavy with sleep to fully open. Just a few more. Oh, what? That's more me in the mornings. Okay, I'm a prisoner. Sorry, friend, we have to hurry. If we don't get moving now, we'll end up enveloped by the sand like the others. Okay, so we have an exhaustion meter. If exhaustion reaches max, prisoner will collapse for 3 hours. Distrust. Bond with this guy. Chance for friend to save the prisoner from incidents. Don't hit max distrust. Okay, hunger, obvious. Any hunger over max will deplete exhaustion instead. Guilt. Massively reduces recovery at night. Danger. Okay. Hours of twilight. When it reaches 0, the sand stops. It's too dark and dangerous to continue, so the prisoner stops to make camp. We did get a clown. I remember saving knives for that clown. Oh yeah, didn't it end with us like throwing a knife into a bloke? But I already had a bunch of knives to hand because I was throwing them everywhere and it was pretty easy. The sand. I stood slowly and tried to balance on my sore, unsteady legs. That one hits a bit too close to home. What should we do? Climb and survive, friend. Climb, survive, and escape the land. Land, sand, whatever. Mouse over stats and cards to see what they do. Already did that. And then... ignore exhaustion to atone for guilt. Share food with your friend. Loot corpse. Take old equipment from a desiccated corpse. Distrust and guilt goes up. Any hunger over max will deplete exhaustion instead. So I guess that helps him trust me a bit more. I'm pretty exhausted, to be fair, so probably shouldn't add more to that. Let's break bread. This guy will trust us. Friend was looking hungry, so I shared my bread. Maybe I'm not such a bad person after all. Oh yeah. And floor dogs. Floor dogs and sink burgers. Sand is 7.6 floors away. It's risen 45 feet. 1 hour and minutes has passed. Chance to find a place to climb 12%. Okay. Trade your time for karma. I promise to repay the favor one day. Nap. Borrow. Borrow food from friend. Plus 5 exhaustion. Let's get up to 75 max and then we'll try and do it, but this feels like it's going to help. Huh. We rescued a stranger from falling to their death. They promise to try to repay the favor one day. Okay. Split up. 3 hunger. Go a different direction. Plus 2 to 4 to random stats. Guarantees place to climb will be found next turn. Save time. Shun a stranger in their time of need. Probably shouldn't do that. Split up, I guess. We split up to increase our odds of finding a way up. I couldn't find friends, so I waited at the meeting spot for 30 minutes until we were reunited. Okay, we'll find a place to climb. Here we go. 12 exhaustion, 6 danger, plus 1 floor. That's a bright idea. I guess we should climb. We're going to need to lower our exhaustion massively, though. We found a way up to the next floor. After a short climb and a few falling rocks, we climbed a floor higher. Okay. Scrounge. Chance to lower 1 to 5 hunger, distrust, and guilt. Karma adds teamwork. Rely more on friend. Minus 1 exhaustion gain and plus 1 idea choice, but plus 1 distrust per turn. Yeah, that's fine. For the troubles ahead, I relied more and more on my friend. Okay, we got another idea. Mystery box. -3 danger and -1 danger gain. Yeah, this is very true. Close watch. Focus on finding a way out. Okay. Don't want to split up because we need our hunger lower. I think let's try the mystery box. Mysterious glowing box inside to open it. A bright light from the mystery box momentarily blinded me. Several images flashed in my mind. I learned a new idea. Lunch break. Trade time in exchange for food and stamina. Yeah, we ought to do that, really. It was time to eat. time to eat. We posted up in a safe spot and sat down to have a meal. Sand is 5.7 floors away. Okay, it's still miles away. And then the wood. Scrounge, chance to lower, +5 danger. I don't know how the danger increases. Teamwork is probably not a good idea to do again. Gain 1 wood, -5 exhaustion the next time you camp, or lower hunger. Either way goes. Let's gather wood. Because we're going to hopefully camp soon. Yeah, 15 minutes and then we'll camp, so it's fine. Tell joke. +10 danger from joking. +4 distrust, 5 guilt. -2 to exhaustion increases. You won't like it, but we probably should. Went through the equipment and took some old items that should help for a while. I apologize to the corpse as we left. It just brings our guilt back up to what it was. So. And then, the twilight has ended. Twilight. The sand shouldn't be able to rise until next twilight. It's time to make camp. After setting up camp, we sat down to eat. We've kept a good pace away from the sand. I think we can do this. Not the talkative type, huh? Well, if we're going to survive long enough to see the sand recede on the 7th day, we should get to know one another. I'll start. I was sent here because I was leader of a rebel group fighting against them, the ones who sent us here. We'd been successful in remaining hidden for months, but they finally caught up to us. A traitor led them to us. Alright. You're right, we need to rest. We've got a busy week ahead of us. Steep. Makes me hungry, but less exhausted. Oh, nice. I'm not usually one for broccoli, but it does go quite nicely in the soup. Especially, or potato and cheese soup, it sounds lovely as well. That night I dreamt. Dream. Sleep well. I dreamt of a large meal. Well, that's not going to help your hunger. Day 2. We climbed up a floor, so we're doing pretty well, I think. It was a new day. And then, +12 exhaustion, 6 danger, and 1 floor. Or we can share our food, but I don't really want to do that. There's not many, you can eat kind of things, are there? Let's just go through the mysterious box again. Slam shut, I felt no different. Nothing happened. Hide. Let's climb. 9 exhaustion, 1 floor climbed. Sand is 5.5 floors away. Forage. Bright idea, look for food. Yes. We look for food. There's always some if you know where to look. After so much time, we've become very adept at this. Nice. Teamwork wore off. Cool. No more distrust. Help a stranger with the gift of satiety. Is that Israel? Because satiated is the root word, or the root is satiate. They promise adds calmer idea.
Well, I kind of want to do that because, you know, it helps. Or we can, it's either exhaustion or hunger, and hunger is, that's less exhaustion, isn't it? Screw it. We rescue the stranger from falling to their death. They promise to try and repay the favour one day. There we go. Let's try and be a good person, I suppose. We're scrounging. Oh, nice. It's 5 danger, but we can hide or sneak or something for danger. There we go, sneak. We're sneaking. Oh god, that sand is getting... it's rising fast. Yeah, our character is, yeah, he's got a bit of a problem. Forage might as well. Reduces hunger, but we kind of really need to get going here. Climb, thank god. It's gonna add a shit ton of exhaustion. I wish we could, like, camp early, but I suppose that's probably not a good shout. Ignore. Shared trauma. -2 distrust per turn. Yeah, let's share our trauma. Let's get real with it. I mentioned to a friend that this whole place was kind of freaking me out. Friend agreed. We talked about it for a while. It's nice to have someone who has your back. I should take care of distrust for a while. It's teamwork. -1 at bottom pile. Okay, maybe that'll cancel each other out, actually. We'll see. Yeah, here we go. We can camp. Go for that. Let's make camp. We've survived to camp another day. 5 nights left until the 7th day. Yeah, but it's catching up fast. We're going to have to start doing horrible things to try and keep ahead of it, I think. Because if you'll see, like, the helping people adds more footage to the sand, so we're going to have to, like... yeah, sure. Basically. So I think we're probably going to have to start being a bit cruel and ignoring people. I mean, our guilt and distrust are pretty low. So I think we can afford some selfish stuff to get ahead of the sand. We survived to camp another day. 5 nights left until the 7th day. So, you've never mentioned why they banished you here. No, I did not. Heh, come on, I already told you why I'm here. Theft. Theft? I was hungry. I couldn't afford food. It's their damn system. I was starving, so I did what I had to survive. Damn them. Always trying to control our lives. I'm sorry it came to this. I don't want to talk about it. Understood. On that note, let's get some rest. Sleep. That night I dreamt... Here's the dream. Sleep well. Am I dreaming? I'm sorry, am I dreaming? Yes, this is just a dream. Oh, in that case, can I have another sandwich? Of course you can. Here you are. Thank you. What do I owe you? £5.62. Just keep on dreaming. The dream continued like this for a while until it faded to darkness. 3rd day. It was a new day. And then... Oof, that's bad. Let's split up. That way we can get the next place to climb. Yeah. There we go. 12 exhaustion, 6 danger, 1 floor. 12 exhaustion's a lot, but we'll be skipping a lot of the worst ones, so we're just trying to keep ahead of things. Intrusive anger. The creature below is preying on your guilt and planting thoughts in your head while you dream to make you do things you don't want to do. Okay. Split up again. So we've always got to climb, basically. Really need some way of lowering my exhaustion. Let's gather some wood. Yeah, this is us, yeah. Right. Shit, I really need... It gets my exhaustion down enough to climb. Oh, we heard a voice crying out for help, but I decided we didn't have time to help. Afterwards, I wondered if it was me, if I would have just taken what I needed. Okay. Sand is getting close. 12 exhaustion takes us up to 97. That's great. Gets us ahead a little bit. 2.9. Okay. We've gotten a little bit ahead. Friend saved me from an incident. A stranger assaulted us with a shank, but a friend was able to talk them into leaving us alone. +2 to trust and then -1. It's fine. Keep our exhaustion low. Sounds risen 45 feet. I don't think we're going to make it, you know. Hide. Nap. It's a lot of exhaustion. But we'll probably be camping before we do anywhere, so let's hide. That's the least amount of sand that's we can afford. Penance. My guilt's fine. We'll climb. Will exhaust me though. Let's just try and make sure that we can get enough exhaustion for the climb next time. Intrusive anger, it's such a weird thing. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to collapse. Found a way up. And then the twilight has ended. Ah, just in time. Just in time. Yeah, I mean, I am looking forward to Creep Week. Not so much the scramble to get everything edited, because it's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze, I think. I've got 2 weeks from work off coming up that I need to like record and edit everything. So it's going to be a bit of a time crunch to get it all up in time. But I'll make it happen. Should be able to start recording, hopefully, next Friday. So it's always the paradox of... Paradox, or the oxymoron, I suppose, of Creep Week is that I very much enjoy playing the games, talking over them, but at the same time it's all tinged with the fear that I've got a massive, like, it's a hard time limit to get everything done. And I just haven't had free time to record anything up until now. I've got the games that I want to record all listed out, so it's just finding the time to sink an hour into each one, really. Okay, definitely time to make camp. I'm literally dead on my feet, but it's time to make camp. Still alive. 4 more nights until the 7th day. Then the sand will recede. Still alive. I'm imagining my favourite meal right now. I used to eat it all the time growing up. If we make it out of here, you've got to try it. I don't do much eating for joy. But that's not something you can control, is it? You either enjoy what you're eating, or you don't. I suppose you have a point. I know I do. For example, this little snake critter. I'm so damn hungry it tastes amazing. We go on like this long enough, I'm sure rocks will look like 4-course meals. The mention of going on like this brought us back to reality. We were silent for a while. Well, big day tomorrow. Let's sleep. Alright, hopefully the wood will get us back lots of extra exhaustion. I don't know if it stacks though. Hope so. That night I dreamt. It's you again. Who are you? Nothing. It's just a dream. I've never had a recurring dream like this. You must be very tired. You must sleep tight. How about a soft pillow and a blanket? Oh, I guess it wants me to stay asleep longer so that the sand can creep up. Wow, thank you. No problem, friend. I laid there feeling the feathery softness of the pillow, the warmth of the blanket. I smiled. Suddenly realized the pillow and blanket was sand. Comfortable sand. My subconscious drifted further away into darkness. Yeah, there we go. It's the sand trying to get us to, like, slow down. Okay, I don't think the wood's actually working. Unless it's only gets off 5 exhaustion. Or unless we, like, over did it, but... Don't know. Our hunger's... let's get that low down, actually. And then we'll start reclaiming the time when we climb. Scrounge is the lowest, but split up will help us get out. Let's scrounge for now. Save time, steal a stranger's food. It's the lowest one, so that's a lot of guilt and distrust, though. We encountered a stranger carrying way too much food and wouldn't share. I cornered them and brandished my stone shank. They learned a lesson in sharing that day. People like that don't deserve to live. Okay, it's a bit harsh. Let's get out of here. We found a way up to the next floor, and after a short climb and a few falling rocks, we climbed a floor higher. Probably 6 to keep trying to beat the all the levels on that one. Right. Foraging so much footage though. Let's tell a joke. Let's put ourselves in danger. Why not? To lighten the mood, I told a friend one of my best jokes. Friend laughed heartily. It might have been too loud. Oh, that's why the danger is popping up. And then, oh Christ, strike down a stranger for an item they possess. That's a lot of guilt. It's a lot of guilt. But it's only 11 footage. We'll have to get some penance or something. We met a stranger who told me you found potions to make you feel amazing, but then he refused to tell me where. It was not long before we were yelling at one another. He called me a worthless criminal, so I stabbed him with my stone shank. I'm too tired for this shit. He only had one fucking potion. Okay. I think we are turning into the monster. Let's share some trauma, shall we? Nah, distrust isn't that bad, actually. But guilt really is, so... Yeah, let's... Food was tight, but we decided to give some food to a stranger in need. Shank one and feed another. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We'll come back to it. Maybe next roulette we can just have an observation duty day instead. That's what the array would repay the favour. Okay. 1.6. Yeah, really getting close. Climb. Danger's going up. 2.2. Much better. Can we spare the 22 to hide and get that danger down? Yeah. Probably do with lowering my guilt. But my exhaustion is still miles away from the... I'm not going to be able to climb without passing out. Which is probably going to undo everything that takes. So let's just penance for now. See if we can get through to the next camp. Secret route. Oh, nice, nice. Trade a little food for a short cup up. Short cup? Short cup. Got hunger to spare. Gave a stranger some food and it showed me where to find a way up. Oh, look at that. 2.6. Nice. Right, now let's work on just lowering some stats, I think. It was time to eat. We posted up in a safe spot and sat down to have a meal. There we go. But that was 2.2, but that's fine. Oh, 6 distrust. Let's try and keep distrust below 50, I think. 17 guilt. Fuck me. 56. Yeah, let's do it and then try and penance our way out of this, shall we? Oh man, I'm being a very horrible person. We encountered a stranger who knew a way up but needed help. With the stranger's help, we climbed to the next floor. I lied to the stranger that we'd find a rope to throw down, but I didn't want to waste time on that. Fuck. Turning into a right bastard. Let's not murder a man again. It's time to eat. Why not? Let's have a snackage. Okay, I think we're better off this camp than we were our last one. Fuck me, though. We're doing horrible, horrible things to stay ahead of this sand. Sand shouldn't be able to rise until next twilight. Distrust is in an alright place. Hunger's good. Exhaustion's rough, but it's always going to be rough, isn't it? Guilt, yeah, it's not very good. Danger's getting there. Let's make camp. 3 more nights until the 7th day. I don't know how much longer we can keep up this pace. There is a lot of snakes going on here. And this guy said he ate a lot of snakes. I guess it's just the creatures that you find in these sort of dark, dank places. It's like snakes and bugs, I imagine, are mostly what we're living on. Don't know how much longer we can keep up this pace. Do you know what is causing the sands to rise? This place is connected to another world. It could be anything. It's beyond our comprehension. For example, why does the sand come out of the ground but we don't see it in the center abyss? Have you been seeing anyone in your sleep? Nothing out of the ordinary. What do you mean? Nothing. Just having some strange dreams. I heard this place was found in a failed attempt to find a golden land. So instead of a portal to knowledge and riches, they found a perfect prison. They say there are powerful creatures in the abyss. Wouldn't be surprised if one of them was affecting your dreams. We should sleep. You're right. Sleep. Okay, exhaustion's pretty good. Wow, you look so tired. You're safe now. Just relax. I have to keep moving. I have to escape the sands. No. It's not time for that. It's time to rest. Sleep. You're right. Where should I sleep? Why don't you lay down on this nice soft bed? Ooh, this is nice and soft. So much better than the stone floors. Why didn't I sleep here before? It is so comfortable, isn't it? Sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I felt all my muscles relax on the bed. My exhaustion poured out of me. I sank into the bed. I sank deep into the bed. Sank. So comfortable. Sleep forever. Sand started to pour on my face. This isn't a bed. I'm sinking into sand. Peccary Greg, yeah. That works. Sand filled my eyes, my mouth, and my lungs. I couldn't even scream. Then I woke up. Well. There we go. Nice. 5th day. We're getting there. It was a new day. Should we start the new day by murdering someone? Probably not. Scrounging is the least horrific of our options then. That lowers distrust and ups hunger, but it's also pretty beefy. It's fine, I think we can take some time to lower distrust. Maybe I'm not such a bad person after all. I'd have to kill multiple people. Let's hide to get away from danger. Would like to climb up now, please. I'm just gonna have to ignore this guy. What happens when guilt gets too high? High guilt makes the prisoner more likely to have intrusive thoughts planted. Okay. Secret route. Nice. That keeps me going. Nope. Friend saved me from an incident. My problems weighed heavily on me and almost became unbearable, but I discussed them with friend and felt better. Okay. Nice, you distrust per turn. Charity. Give a snake. It's probably the best. Yeah, we might have been too loud. And then, I guess mystery box is the least. That's the guilty thought. Okay, yeah. Just those things that keep cropping in. Mystery box. I learned a new idea. Okay. Ah, yes. Nice. Friend saved me from another incident. Cheers, dude. Honestly, we probably could do that. Yeah. Hopefully the karma idea gives us a good place to go. 45 minutes passed. This is all horrible. Screw it. Yeah, we apologise to the corpse. Steel. I don't really want to add more guilt. But gather wood is not as... It's like similar footage, so... Sand is reasonably far away, 2.2. We're sort of hovering around that. Friend saved me from an incident. Friend had a bad feeling about a chamber I was about to walk into. We decided to go around. Seconds later we heard a creature make a noise inside. Glad I didn't wander in there. One distrust per turn. I don't really want to mess him up, you know. First aid. Remove a random wound. I don't have a wound, so let's hide. 30 minutes passed. Oh, easy route. Nice, we just got rid of some dangers, so that's perfect. Find an easier but noisy route up. Found a way up to the next floor, but we made a lot of noise taking it. Everything nearby probably knows where we are now. I don't know if anyone actually enjoys this game, but I'm enjoying it very much. As you can probably tell by me just playing and not actually interacting. And then... my hunger's actually fine. We should probably atone for our sins a little bit. I trudged forward, ignoring my exhaustion. Someone like me doesn't deserve respite. Oh, another easy route. Oh, but a danger. Danger. Fuck it. Hopefully my guy's distrust is enough to keep me. Yep, save me from another incident. I was climbing a steep stack of stones to gather vegetation when suddenly a stone slipped out. Frank managed to catch the stone before getting hit by it. Okay. That's the least footage. So we might as well, really. Huh. Oh, I don't have a YouTube open in the back, so I can't actually see who's there. So, hello, silent guest. Rescue a stranger from falling to their death. Yeah. Okay. 3 floors away. Our stats aren't atrocious. Danger's the only one that's mildly scary. The twilight has ended. Okay, great. Sand shouldn't be able to rise until next twilight. Time to make camp. I mean, twilight is like... what, 5, 6 PM? I feel like we can keep going for another couple of hours, but depends when dawn is, I guess. Friend doesn't say anything. The usual friendly manner seems to have drained away. 2 more nights until the sand recedes. We can do this. I know we can. I'm not sure if Friend was even talking to me anymore. We just sat there in silence until we finished eating and went to sleep. I hesitated to go to sleep, but I was too tired to refuse for long. Sleep. That night I dreamt. Oh, there you are. This bed is ready for you. Get out of my head. So loud and angry at bedtime, you'll wake the others. Leave me alone. Stop playing with my mind. I know you're putting thoughts in my head. Oh, now you've upset them. Oh, what are you talking about? The dreamers, of course. Here they come. Now you've done it. You could have just rested in the bed. Several humanoid figures crusted with sand and blood start to clamber towards me. I tried to run, but they were everywhere, grabbing my legs and arms. They pinned me to the ground. One of them put his face right over mine. I began to vomit sand and blood into my face. I woke up screaming. Well, onwards, 6th day. Okay, so we just got to survive the 6th and the 7th day, and then we're good. Till a new day. Intrusive anger and intrusive hunger. The guilty thoughts are building up. Ooh, I'm hungry. Okay. Intrusive thoughts are everywhere. Close watch. Friend didn't like that I seemed not to be listening to them, but I was too busy looking for the way out of here. Okay. Snub help. Yeah. Oh, the guilt's getting, and the distrust are getting a wee bit high, but... there was an incident. We encountered the mirror. The chamber had nothing else but this mirror. As I saw the person on the other side of the mirror, I started to feel ashamed. I couldn't look anymore. I shattered the mirror, but that just made me feel worse. Minus 10%. Self-critical. Chance to find a place to crime, 10%. Okay, is that good or bad? I guess it's lowered by 2% per turn. Okay. Distrust, hunger, or hunger. I can't afford hunger, so it has to be distrust. I was overwhelmed with the desire to punch friend. Why did I do that? Good question. Guess we climb. And then, that's fucking hunger. Guess we've got to keep the hunger low. It was time to eat, yeah. Don't know why my guilt's going up. Ah, it's because I'm self-critical, okay. Friends, save me from an incident. Okay. Easy route. The danger's already high. Best hide. Get the danger down low. Let's climb. And then, we need our guilt low, or else we're just going to get constant intrusive thoughts. Close watch wore off. Okay. It did look like the trans flag, yeah. Oh, great. So we either murder someone, or we fuck ourselves over. I guess we fuck ourselves over. I was overwhelmed with the desire to throw my food into the abyss. Why do they do that? Okay, cool. Well, we survived. And we're actually not too bad off. Trying to make camp. One more night. Just one more night. Friend repeats this a few times. Murder. What? Murder. You asked why I was sent here. I thought you said theft. I didn't lie before. There was theft. I just left off the part where I murdered the man for his food, and did it again several times. I don't care if you hate me. I deserve to be hated. The guilt eats at me every day. I won't forgive you for such a thing, but I do believe everyone deserves redemption. Redemption. I considered redemption for the rest of the night. Do I deserve redemption? Can one's crimes be forgiven? I vowed from then on to always do the right thing. Yeah. Doing the right thing means you die from the sand, dude. Satisfied to the end of tomorrow. That night I dreamt. Hello again. Are we going to be civil? Fuck you. Ah, I tried. You know that I tried, right? I tried to be your friend. Shame, shame, shame. You won't catch up to me, sand demon. I'm always one step ahead. Sand demon? Ha! The bloody sand creatures grabbed me and began to pull my body apart piece by piece. The agony was unbearable. They started with my fingernails, and then my teeth. They cut into my stomach and slowly pulled out my intestines. The nightmare wouldn't end. They removed my hands, my feet, my arms, my legs, tongue, eyes, head. I became nothing. There was no reality anymore. Only pain. Hey pal, still in there? Looks like our time is almost up. But don't forget, you'll be mine soon. Wake up! When I woke up, I just laid there staring at nothing for a long time, trying to keep my eyes open. I'm never closing my eyes again. 7th day. Oh, we need to eat. Starving. Added 11 hunger to exhaustion. Yeah. It was a new day. Forage. Sweet. Friends saved me from an incident. I think they're getting a little high. We're going to have to try and play a little fast and loose with this, I think. So I thank God self-critical is worn off. I think we're going to have to just chance it. Makes everything a bit bad, but hopefully it means we'll be able to climb soon. Head wound. That was instant. A stone fell and hit me in the head. I couldn't think straight anymore. Images of my past persisted in haunting me. 2 guilt per turn. Great. Climb up, I'm going to pass out, but... And then unconsciousness. Oh! It's bad. I don't know what happened. I just moving along and suddenly I woke up here. How long has it been? 3 hours passed. Let's gather some wood. Try and buy us some time. In the hopes that we'll be able to get away from the sand. Thank fuck for that. Yeah. Rescue a stranger. Fuck it, let's get as far away as we can. Give a strange creature some food and it showed me where to find a way up. We made it. Can't believe it, we actually made it. The sand should recede from here on out. We should get some sleep. Friends' celebration seemed to be the cue for what felt like an earthquake. All around all the stone around us rattled and shook. A figure began to crawl its way out of the sands below. Eesh, there it is. A hideous creature, bathed in the twilight, scowled up at us. You thought you could escape me? To be continued. Thanks for playing the alpha version of Twilight Tower. Well, we made it. It was grueling towards the end and one bad draw, and we wouldn't have made it. But yeah, well, that took us pretty much right to the end. I wasn't sure what to expect from that, to be honest. But I actually quite enjoyed it. There was like this nice little overplay, like you can be a good person, but you'll ultimately get swallowed by the sand, or you can basically not get redemption, do horrible things, and that will essentially get you up and above the sand. So I wonder if that's going to play in more. They are working on making Twilight Tower into a bigger game, so I'll be interested to see if they push that element, because it's kind of a cool, like, moral thing. Well, I'd like to see more like consequences for like when I kicked the rope, like didn't get a rope for that guy who helped me up and shit like that to come back and bite me. Because if it doesn't, then there's a less of a reason to be a good person. Because like if you're a good person, you die. So why would you be a good person? So I'd like that sort of element to be pushed a bit more. But we'll see what they do with it. I don't know how interesting that was to record. It wasn't as scary as some of the other ones, but I liked it. We've had a pretty decent run of random games this time. There's none that really jumped out as being terrible. I mean, Lights Out was probably the weakest. But if it didn't have that scare of me flicking the lights on and off, then it probably would have been terrible. But I kind of enjoyed that it played on that, because it took something that I would have done just to be silly and then punish me for it, which I liked. Faro was alright. Didn't really get what was going on there, but the puzzles were good, and I liked the idea of like climbing up levels of a lighthouse. Pet Sitter was just funny, nicely done, and entertaining. I really liked the ice cream shop. I wish it lent a bit more, but it was only the demo, so I mean, they don't want to put all the spooks in the demo. Basically, the only spook was the lights flickering off and then the big guy making us jump. But there's a lot of potential there. I'm interested to see how they do it. And then yeah, Twilight Tower was just interesting. So that takes me to time. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back next week with more Day of the Diver, but I won't be here the week after that because that is my big hike. And yeah, I'll be up early hours for that. But then it should be business as usual from then on. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Have a lovely weekend, and goodbye.